What's going on, guys? Kyle McClinsky here, aka The Relentless Entrepreneur. Welcome to the best Craigslist training of 2018 TT.
Yeah!
If you got my 10K formula, which is the Craigslist training last year, you'll get the update for free. I'll blast it out to your email address.
Yeah!
So guys, I'm excited about this year's training. I took some of your questions. I went into some more detail. I added a few more strategies. I added a few more workarounds. And if you're actually out of the States, I added a few things that you can kind of apply. If you're out of the country, that may help you if you have Craigslist in your area. So guys, without further ado, let's blast into this training. I don't want to waste no more time. I'll see you guys on the inside. Peace.
Get your hands on self-development, things that are going to help you. People that have already been where you're trying to go. So I suggest, following a few people, great entrepreneurs that I know. Cater Cormier, you can find him on YouTube. He's also on Facebook. Justin Varengia, D Varengia. Shout out to you guys. Trying to think who else. Follow the big guys, Gary Vee, Grant Cardone, all these people that are going to help you and they're going to motivate you, right? And read from these people every single day, and that's going to help you to get to that next level in your mindset, to be that great entrepreneur, to be that person that maybe just wants to make a few dollars online, but that'll give you that boost, that faith boost that you need. Number 2, Gusto 3, guys. Make sure you get the Gusto 3. This is the secret of basically the whole training. Just knowing this right now is worth more than this whole training over and over and over again. You could sell this for $500 to somebody, showing them how to generate phone numbers on this phone. You can buy it at Walmart. You can buy it at Target. It's called the Gusto 3. Still works. I just updated the PDF file, so after you purchase this training, that page that follows after, there's going to be a button to the PDF, a button to this video. Download that PDF, go through it. It'll teach you what you need to do to activate your phone and to change the numbers on your phone. So you're going to change your numbers. You can change the area code. You can change it multiple times. So to get started out, this is great. You have this. When I started out, I didn't have this. I did it off the cuff with just trial and error by changing my IP, using the VPNs, HMA, and I would get one to stick here and there. That's how I kept creating multiple accounts. I would change my IP address on my phone, connect to my hotspot, which we'll go over in a second, and eventually one would stick, and I would do it with the Gmail accounts. I would create Gmail accounts the same way, and eventually I would get an account that stuck because Craigslist wouldn't verify every time. So since Craigslist didn't verify every time, if I hit the right spot, then I was able to pass through, their system and still be able to do it. So number 3, after you get your Gusto, number 3, you're going to get your Android or your iPhone. Now this doesn't work in Canada, guys, so I'll put that disclaimer on the front page of the VSL. So after you get your Android, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my phone screen. You're going to want to connect to, see if it's going to let me here. I'm going to disconnect from my Wi-Fi, which is at home. And I'm going to connect to my phone hotspot. That's where the confusion came in. People weren't sure where they're posting from. You're posting from your computer, connecting to your phone, connecting to your Android or your iPhone. It's hotspot. So what you do, I'm going to go ahead and go over here and record, show you my phone screen. Airplane mode, simple. You can Google how to do it on your phone. I'm sure you already know how to do it. And let's see if my phone's going to give me, there we go. All right, perfect. Perfect. I'm recording. So I'm just going to drop down and I'm going to hit turn on. And that's the little airplane up there. Let it go on. Wait a couple seconds, turn it off. And that's it, guys. And then you're going to connect to your hotspot after that, which I'm going to turn this one off because I have it connected to my home LAN Wi-Fi. And I'm going to hit mobile hotspot. And then it's going to pop up. Here we go. It just highlighted in blue. And now I can go to my computer, turn my Wi-Fi on, as you just saw me do. And my service here in the condo isn't really that great. So it's not really giving me any bars. Wait one sec, guys. I'm going to see if I can just hit airplane mode one more time. Of course, it goes on as soon as I hit airplane mode. Turn it back off. Oops, I never turned it back on. There we go. You're getting a repeat of that step, so if you're having trouble, that'll help you. Okay, so as you can see, my bars at the top on my phone right now are X'd out, so I'm waiting for these bars to come back. Then I'll connect to my phone. All right, you guys get to see my password. It's all right. Boom. Now we're connecting. And it's just stuff like this that happens, like when you work with technology, that you may get little quirks here and there. You just got to move past it, keep pushing. All right, so that's good. We're connected, right? So let's check our IP. This was our IP address of my ISP landline. Now we're going to check from here. Oh, I can't believe my service just dropped out again. It's like I'm over here in a valley, and out of all the places in my town, this is the place with no bars. And I even have like multiple boxes in here, like from T-Mobile to boost the signal. But sometimes I just randomly still don't get service. All right, so what I'm gonna do to try to boost that service back, move up, move my phone around. Let's move this back so you can see me. Still ain't got nothing. When my cell sport signal booster says I have plenty of bars. There we go. All right, so let's try to do this quick because it says we're connected. All right, guys, so let's check the IP again. I'm gonna move my phone up a little bit because my service. All right, so there's the IP, right? Now, when I change it from here on my Note 3, still recorded on here, so you should still be able to see. Turn it off. Wait a second. Now go back to IP again. It's going to reconnect. If it knocks you off, just reconnect. Might have completely knocked me off. Yeah, it did. So, reconnect to the hotspot. Boom. There. So it's coming up the same. On my Note 3, it'll come up different. Some of the newer phones, they don't change even if you connect to the hotspot. That's why you want PDA-Net. Depends on your phone. So now I'll switch from my Lacy hard drive, USB, to my phone. And I already have PDA-Net. I downloaded from the Play Store. And I'm recording my screen on my phone still. So here we are, PDA-Net and Fox-Fi. Fox-Fi is free. PDA-Net is a couple dollars. So we're going to activate USB mode. You can see this little emblem up in the tray over here. You're going to connect. I'm going to disconnect from my Wi-Fi. As this connects, it's going to give me tethering from my phone. So I'm going to go ahead and do airplane mode again. Turns it on, boom. Now we'll turn it off. So now watch the IP address now. Now you might be asking, why does this work? It works, I believe, there, the IP changed. because if you have a cell phone and you go to a different state, now this isn't completely factual, this is what I think is going on here and why it works. Changes the IP, but since it's a cell phone, even though you're connecting to different towers everywhere around the world, say if you were posting in each state, literally, right, it's still a cell phone. So somehow, when you change the IP, I think Craigslist just doesn't catch it every single time. That's my take on it. It works. So let's stop. All right. So now I can literally post. I'm ready. And you do that each time you post, in between your posts. Also, I don't usually use CC Cleaner. You can. It's probably, it would help. But usually all I do is I'll click out of here, go to Chrome, new incognito window. That's what I use. I'll go to Craigslist, right? And I'll load it up, and I'll start posting. So here I have accounts. I have about 5 of these files filled with lists, Craigslist numbers, boom, 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 all filled. I'm not going to open them up because they have a lot of passwords in there to my accounts. But I took time and made all these accounts, right? And some of these accounts you want to post every day with. Some you want to kind of keep as extras. Because if you overpost, Craigslist will catch on. You have to wait a while. You always want to have a backup. Craigslist doesn't like when you're so repetitive. You got to kind of switch your ad copy, which we'll talk about that later. Switch your titles. Stuff like that. But it really matters to change your first line of your ad copy and your last line, because that's what the Craigslist bots go after. So I'm just going to pull up an account here to show you that I'm posting outside of my region, all right? So back into Craigslist. Oops. You can even store your passwords in your browser. Makes it faster. All right, so boom, look. This is on September 20, so the 22nd. It was recent, right? I haven't even been in here for a while. I haven't even been doing Craigslist, but it's there. I mean, I did a batch the other a couple weeks ago. I've been so busy making beats and all kinds of stuff. I haven't even really been tending to it, but it's still here. I can just renew this thing, right? And I still have what I'm advertising, right? And I'm even giving you what I'm advertising. So, with that being said, we're going to go into part 2, and I'm going to show you a little bit more on how to post, how to get around Craigslist bots, flagging, etc., etc. Stay tuned. See you on that next video. All right, guys, video number 2. We're going to go over local posting, flagging, Craigslist jail, and the mail relay and creating Gmail accounts, which is pretty self-explanatory. But as you can see, I just posted in Indiana. I am in New Jersey, just so you guys can see. I'll open my date and time zone, Brick, New Jersey. Here we are. So we clearly posted out of our region, out of the way, got it to stick. Now, I'm going to show you a few of my local accounts, and I've actually posted out of my region, out of my way, without even using the Gusto 3. Reason being is because a lot of these ISPs, internet service providers at home, landlines, your routers are able to be restarted. And when they're restarted, like I'll give you an example of the IP address that's now, that I'm currently connected to, is very long like this. Reason being, certain ISPs They have whatever it's called, the MAC address or the IP address that's extended. Um, but that can change if you reset your router. And if you have a flagged account or you've been having trouble posting on the same IP, you can just power it down, power it back up, check this, make sure it changes, and go ahead and try to post again. It might work, it might not. I know that I've done this here, it has changed, and I posted again. So another strategy um, for local posting is you want to start slow, right? You want to post once, but kind of inch your way out. So I posted in New York. Um, I've actually posted way out there on my local accounts before. It's like sometimes Craigslist can catch it, sometimes they won't. So as you can see, I'm going to show you guys one of my local accounts. Oops, we're still in Indiana over here. Sign back in after we signed out. Boom, right? So I have a couple different ads here. I even have one of my ads in New York here. So I have some local ads that I do, and they're all there. So I inched my way out. I mean, New York's not that far from here, but I posted in Florida and Miami just doing this strategy. You take your time with it, make sure you don't overpost, just inch your way out. So a little bit further, go to the next city. Look on a map, see what the next city is that you posted yesterday. So if it's New York, New York, say you're posting in Manhattan, next day might be the Bronx, and you can fill up that whole sector in New York, and then eventually you could probably reach your way up into Maine, wherever. So that's a second strategy for you guys. If you don't know it, I'm giving it to you. And I actually learned this from one of my great mentors, Cater Cormier. Look him up, shouting him out. So now we'll go to flagging. Your account's shut down. You can't post. Here's the difference between Craigslist flagging you and competitors. Competitors, you'll get an email from Craigslist saying that you were flagged. If it's Craigslist, you won't get any email and you'll just be flagged, right? And after a while, you keep doing it, then you'll be ghosted, meaning that you can post and it'll show up in your back office in your Craigslist account, but it will not show up in the public listings. It'll only show up in your back office. So you think it's live when it's not live, and that is very deceiving. I don't know why they do that. That's very weird. But I guess they're trying to root out people, from doing certain things. I understand. So you can do that. The way to get around that is to make sure that you don't overpost. So that's why I said keep some of these accounts for yourself to the side. Don't post on them every single day. Post once a day. Wait till next week and post again. Wait a full 7 days. Now, if you're flagged and every time you post, it's getting flagged no matter what you do, you're in Craigslist jail. Craigslist jail means that you can't really do anything and you have to wait. Wait at least 7 days. You might be able to get away with 2 or 3, but I've had accounts where they're completely shut down. I can't post at all, and I've got them back. I've got them back by just waiting, going back to them a couple weeks later. That's why you want to rotate your accounts, get your accounts built up, have a whole bunch of accounts, and so you're never without one. So now number 4 is we're going to go to the mail relay. I have my relay set up to where all my accounts go back to the same address. All my Craigslist accounts. And when you create your Google accounts, it's the same thing. You're going to utilize your IP address in airplane mode. Hit your airplane mode on, hit it off, change your IP, create your Gmail account. Works the same way as when you create your Craigslist accounts. So now, after you're done that, you want to create a mail relay so all your replies to your ads go back to one place. So you're not going to like 50 different Gmail accounts to answer emails. So the way you do that is you sign in. Just going to sign in with one of mine that I already have set up, really. You go in, you go to your settings. Where are we at? Right here. Go to accounts, import. Let's go back here. Forwarding, I'm sorry, forwarding in POP/IMAP. Add forwarding address. So this is my forwarding address, but each account you create, as far as Gmail, you're going to go in, you're going to do this to every account you create. You're going to add the forwarding address. And that's where you're going to forward it, to one main address hub, so to say. So that way you got everything coming back. You ain't got to hunt everywhere, and all your stuff is coming back. Like, look, see? I'm still getting leads. People, for what I'm advertising. This is what they want. I'm still getting leads from the same exact method. All right, so you guys can do that. And I'll walk you through even making a Craigslist post. I'll do a local one here. So we got New York here, right? So let's see if we can go. Let's just try, right? Let's try to go up to New Hampshire. Let's try Connecticut. Connecticut's a little further. So what I'll do, I'll go to my ad copy first. Boom. And I'll give you guys the bag for real. Like, I'm showing you exactly what I'm selling and everything. So please, please. You want to ask for a refund? I'm only going to give refunds within reason. I just gave you a phone that makes PVA numbers. So I only give refunds within reason. So here we go. Service offered. Creative. Boom. My ad copy. Again, on my next module, you'll see I changed my name around just because of competition, right? So, logo design. And I give you the strategy and the outsource in the next module. All right, so I'm gonna go to Canada, or what you call it? I'm gonna go to Connecticut. Zip codes. So here we go, 86001. I picked the zip code. We're just gonna see if this sticks, guys. I'm gonna change this top line. Just switch them around to trick the Craigslist bot. And that looks good. As you can see, here's my email relay. We just went over that. Boom. So everything comes back there when they respond to the ad. Boom. And I'm not going to add images on this one. New Haven, Connecticut, creative. All right, that's my ad copy. Boom. Also, you guys want to have different ad copies. You know what I mean? So we're going to go here, guys, and we're going to check back in about 10 minutes and see if it's stuck. So I'm going to end this clip and we'll go to the next one, see if it's stuck. We'll find it live. And I'm not going to the other side of the training just because there's so many steps and I got my hard drive hooked up and it's going to be a pain. So I already showed you exactly what to do. We walked through it. Pretty much everything it entails anyway. So I'm showing you another strategy just in case you may not want to do that one. But here's another one. All right, so let's cut this off and we'll go to the next one. Guys, we're back, and check it out. For some reason, that took a long time. When I went to check back, it still wasn't up yet, and it took like a half hour for Craigslist to actually put that ad up. I kept checking the back office, and it was still there. So I thought they might have flagged it or ghosted it, but I just checked now, went back, check it out, guys. I'm gonna go look for this live, and we just did this live. We did this strategy where you don't even need a PVA number, live, and it worked. So check it out. We're gonna go in. Remember the ad that we posted? Boom, here we are. Still here in the back office, right? And we posted in Connecticut, which is out of the range, out of my state. I'm in New Jersey. We posted in New York using the local strategy. And now we just posted in Connecticut. And we could probably move out from there. The more we post in those areas, just take it slow, be patient, and you can get these ads to stick and creep out, of your current location. So here, let's go back. We're going to sign out just so we know that it's not an actually ghosted live ad. And we're going to sign in as, actually we're not even going to sign in. We're going to go to Craigslist as if we're just searching for something in Connecticut. So we know that it's actually live, for real, for real. So, U.S. cities. Where am I at? Where am I at? There we are. Connecticut. Boom. We posted in Hartford. Let's make sure we're not signed in. Nope. So we posted in Hartford. Here we are. It says Hartford right here. Bada bing, bada boom. Services, creative. Where are we? Are we in the right spot? I don't think we're in the right spot. Let's go back. Check it again. They might have flagged it. New Haven. I'm in the wrong spot. It's getting late. New Haven. All right, so we'll log out. States, Connecticut. New Haven. Boom. Creative. Boom, guys, we're at the top of the list right here. Bam. We put our zip code in. This is us. Same ad. Cool, cool. Let's go over to that third video, guys. I'm excited for you. This is exciting. I mean, we just got to add up. You know what I mean? Like locally in a different state. So let's go to this third video, guys. And I'll see you on that one. Part 3 is going to be segregating your accounts, high traffic cities, and your ad copy. So when you make your accounts, use your Gusto 3. You can utilize the other strategy that I gave you guys when using your router. Also, there's another strategy that you guys can use is actually going to different hotspots in your area. You can create accounts that way. Different places, Walmart, different places that have free Wi-Fi. You can do it that way to create accounts as well. And then you can kind of inch your way out like we went over. Or use the Gusto 3, which is a lot easier. Create your PVA numbers, type them in, create your new Gmail accounts, and just put those together and create these accounts. So segregating your accounts, you want 50 accounts per se to post in 50 states, right? So also you want accounts put to the side, however many, to be your once a week accounts. Reason being is because you're not going to be repetitious with these accounts, so they're going to last. Once you start using your other accounts, your 50 state accounts, posting every day, there's a chance they could get flagged by your competitors. You could miss an ad copy. Sometimes we get lazy. We just try to push the bar and see if we're going to get flagged or not. And these things might happen. You might have accounts that go under. Craigslist might catch on to one of the accounts. And you might have so much success in that area with every account. It's going to happen. You know, it happens. You just got to stick and move, make a new account, keep pushing, keep getting your ads up there. So the ones that you do once a week, you want to create like a couple for each day of the week. So Monday, say you have 5 accounts just set aside for Monday. You're going to post once with each account, and you could post in the same city. So say change your ad copy, but post in the same city. So say I targeted Miami and I have 5 Monday accounts and I posted in the same category, whatever I'm trying to sell, say real estate. Real estate's popping on Craigslist, cars, car sales, stuff like that's kind of popping too. Um, but say you wanted to target that area, Miami, post 5 times, you get a lot of traffic because it's a high traffic city. Usually your high traffic cities you can find on the right side where it says the states, and then the cities should be right above that. So you got Miami, you got your New York, these big cities like that. And usually if you're posting in certain categories, they will require you to pay a fee depending where you're posting, especially in the sales sections. These are good as well. I mean, especially if you're pushing affiliate marketing, work from home, things like this, where you're making phone calls. It's good. I can do a separate training on that because I know how to get a ton of leads using that strategy for your work at home opportunity. If you guys want me to do that, which I probably will, you guys just contact me. If I get enough emails, I'll go ahead and make that training as well. So find your high traffic cities and set these accounts aside for those. Your ad copy. You want to make sure your ad copy is not overly complicated, not too simple, kind of in the middle. So you want to look like you know what you're doing, obviously. You want to be excellent, in the way you lay out your ad copy, but you don't want it to be so complex people can't understand it. You don't want to sound like a robot either, and you want to be real. So they want to make sure that they're getting in contact with a real person. Trust is the key. They want to know, if you're real, if they can trust you. It's Craigslist. There's a lot of stuff that happens on Craigslist that is not good. So it's Craigslist is a major vein for traffic, but on the same token, there's stuff that happens on Craigslist that is not so good. So people are kind of leery about it. So change your ad copy. Look at your competitors. See what they're doing. See if they're posting every day. You can check your high traffic cities by just look in the area that you would post and see how many ads are up. If you see a lot of ads up, and you can see some of those populated cities, like your ad is in there and it gets just washed right down the list immediately because there's so much traffic and there's so many people putting ads up in that area at the same time. But this is why it's good to target those cities with these once-a-week accounts. So say you got 5 accounts designated for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This is what you want to do. This way, you'll always have a backup account. This way, you'll be able to hit those high traffic areas, and you'll have your 50-state everyday posting accounts as well. So you can go ahead and post 1 or 2 categories, 2 to 3 times a day total. So you want to post. I think you might be able to get away with 3, but definitely 2 posts a day using those everyday accounts. So check your competitors. If they're getting up every day and you're using the same ad copy and you see them like a month later, their ad copy has to be working unless they're just really not that smart and they just keep trying. But generally in the high traffic cities, if they're up like that, they're getting leads. So guys, that's part 3. Part 4, we're going to go over to Fiverr. It's fiverr.com, which is a gold mine to get stuff for cheap. And you can resell this stuff and make a profit. So it's got a decent profit margin because the majority of stuff on Fiverr is $5. So we'll get over to that segment now. I'll see you guys over there. Part 4, here we are, Fiverr.com. And this is the strategy that I used. It just came to me one day. I said, you know what? I'm going to just take action and do it and see what happens. Now, I can't tell you how many ideas you probably get in a day if you're really motivated as an entrepreneur or you're creative that come across your mind and you just shrug off. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you a little advice on what to do, because what happens is when a thought comes into your mind, it could be something that you need to do right then and there and be spontaneous with. That spontaneous thought could create you spontaneous money. And I know this from experience. I mean, there's things that I've done, maybe shot a video, or a strategy came to my mind. I'm like, let me put this down. Let me do this now. But if I would have just laid it to the side, our thinking and our thought patterns are trained just to shrug it off and forget about it. So if you guys haven't heard about this book, go get it. It's a great topic. It's called the 5-second rule. So what this will do is make you consciously aware when something like that happens, as far as an idea comes into your mind, to count back from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just take action on it. And write it down and make sure you take action on it later if you can't exactly at that time, so that the idea solidifies, because there's so many ideas that come across our minds that we just throw away. And I don't want to see that happen to you guys, because one idea can make you millions and millions of dollars. So I'm learning that now. So Fiverr.com, guys, you can start out there. You can even sell there. Choose the niche that you're passionate about and begin to sell there. You might have to do different niches with Craigslist through trial and error. Some are better than others. If you're truly passionate about something and there's a good market for it, then you should be able to make it grow regardless. So you could take, I'll give you an example, one of these voiceovers. You could take any of these people, like some of them are more expensive now, but some do stuff for $5. So you list an ad in that section on Craigslist, usually creative section, that's what it would go under, for creative things like this. And you just create an ad copy around it. Have them email you. Now you're the middleman. So now you keep in contact with the person at Fiverr. If they need to edit, you just relay the message back to them, right? Just keep in contact with your seller. So now, over time, if you get enough leads and you make enough noise, you can have them for good. I've done it. I still have somebody that I've gained from Fiverr today that works for me personally, which is amazing. So you kind of got to get out of the mindset of thinking small, think bigger, and eventually what you would want to do is get somebody from Upwork.com or one of those freelance websites and hire somebody for a couple dollars an hour, somewhere in the Philippines, wherever, and they'll happily do the work for you to answer the emails, submit the orders, and stuff like that, so you can automate the process. That's ultimately what you want to do, because you want your time freedom. That's what this is all about, is obtaining your freedom. So you want to be able to enjoy your family. You want to be able to go where you want, work when you want. That kind of stuff is priceless. So create a relationship with this person. And it may take you a few. I mean, I went to a few different gigs, tested the waters, gave him a lot of orders. And this guy happened to be the best, quality-wise. And then he actually got kicked off of Fiverr. Listen to this. He got kicked off of Fiverr because he was getting so many orders from me. And I didn't know what happened to him. So I went to submit another order. And he was gone. I think I was giving him I was giving him a lot of orders a day. I think I almost had 8, 10 orders in a day sometimes, give or take. And he was gone. I couldn't find him. I was like, that kind of sucks. You know what I mean? I have to go back to the drawing board. He found me. He looked me up. Now, good thing I'm findable. I'm pretty much all over the internet right now, even though I'm like some big name as far as marketing. But I know my stuff here and there. But I'm still out there. So he found me. And then we started working together personally. So I got his email address, so now, the sky's the limit with this guy. So just some inspiration there, guys. So Fiverr.com, choose a niche, create a relationship. All right, guys, so let's go over to the bonus training, guys. I wanted to give you guys some mindset training, because if you don't have the mindset, which is foundational, then all this stuff is not going to matter. A lot of people are just not motivated. They can't focus themselves in the right direction. So I'm going to put something together for you guys on part 5 as a bonus. And that's it, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll see you over on part 5. Video number 5, free bonus mindset training, which is going to lead into the new product that I'm putting together, the Relentless Mind, which is going to include everything I pretty much learned over the years, some that I've learned from others, other things that I've learned directly just from experience, and implement them every day to become super productive. You want to study everything on human performance. If you don't follow Brandon Bashar, follow him. He's got a great book out right now, which I haven't gotten, but I follow his videos. Um, so follow him. But part 5 is basically everything with mindset. So number 1 is your why. So why do you do what you do, right? So you wake up in the morning, you remember your why. When things get tough, you remember your why. Your why could be your family. Your why could be God. This is an anchor point that you reach for every single day that'll keep you strong, keep you going. Number 2 is to get crystal clear on where you want to go. You don't want to venture out into a business, have it go 10 years, and then say, I regret doing this. I have a slogan that I say all the time now, and that's no regrets, right? I don't want any regrets. So I'll jump out, take risks. I'll do things immediately. Yes, I use wisdom, but I want to live life to the fullest, right? So I don't want to miss nothing. So that's how you got to be. Um, Especially the people that take risks, the risk takers, the ones that really get stuff done. Because a lot of times people are afraid. You got to conquer that fear to step out and do something new. Stepping out and doing something new could be your next breakthrough. So get crystal clear, guys. Write it down. Is number 3. Write down your goals. Make it plain. Write it down morning and night. Make sure you write it down, because when we sleep, we have a tendency to forget the next morning. Writing down your goals is going to give you clarity as well. It's going to keep that vision fresh in your mind from day to day, and keeping it in your mind like that, you're going to accomplish it. You know, we let things slip. We don't meditate on these things every single day. We don't read about our goals every single day, and that's why time passes by and nothing got done all year. It's 2017. It's about to be 2018, guys. We're about to go around the merry-go-round again. So, which brings me to number 4, is the subconscious split, right? Subconscious split. This is something that changed my life forever. And I'm going to talk about the energy body, which is just focusing in the now, right? A subconscious split is when you're doing something, but you have something else weighing on you at the same time. This could be anything that you're thinking about. This could be that you're overtired, things like that. And these create weights. And you're going to operate at the best when you cast these weights aside, focus in on the now and the one task. So that's why sometimes when you multitask, depending what you're doing, there's something that I like to call stacking, which I'll go over further in the Relentless Mind Complete Mindset training. But when we divide our mind like that, it takes more energy. It creates weariness, right? Especially when we begin to think all these things that we have to do during the day while we're doing other things, it creates weariness. So these things suck the energy out of you. But if you were to cast these things out of your mind, just focus on the now, you can always go back to them after you've done the task. You're able to give 100% to that task that is right in front of you. For example, I'll give you another example. If you're overtired, you only got 4 hours of sleep, and you wake up, that 4 hours of sleep or that weariness from not getting enough sleep is going to be weighing on you throughout the whole day. So you're not going to be as productive. You may still be trucking along. You may still be able to perform at a certain level, but ultimately you didn't get enough sleep. So your mind's not even going to think as fast as it could, as if you have gotten the right amount of sleep. It's late right now. I need to go to sleep. That's why I'm kind of slipping on my words. But this is important. So it's important to get your sleep, right? It's important to focus on one task at a time and give yourself entirely to that task at 100%, right? We want to be 100%. I like to say this, to be all in with everything. They say, you know, what you do with how you do one thing is how you do everything. So give 100% to everything that you're doing and be all in. Your whole heart's got to be in that thing. When your whole heart is in something, it creates a passion, right? It creates a stirring. It creates a sense of accomplishment. And that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to be super producers, right? So these are the tactics that super producers utilize in order to produce on a mass scale. That's what we're trying to do. Also, death meditation, right? Death meditation will help you as well. It's very sobering. That's our number 5 bullet point. And what it is sounds creepy, but it's very simple and it's very effective. Death meditation. I'll give you another meditation too that you can utilize. Death meditation is basically you think about yourself, that you died, you passed away, you're at your funeral, right? You meditate on the people that are there. You meditate on what you accomplished because you're going to die, right? People go wandering through life thinking that they're never going to die, thinking that they have all the time in the world. This is not so, because everybody is going to die one day. And it's all about how you utilize your time in the time frame that you had here on earth. So death meditation will shake you and wake you up to the fact that you don't have all the time in the world. So if you make this a practice to meditate every day on your death, or whatever you may see fit that you need, apply this, to your mindset training. Apply this into your schedule somewhere. So think about that. What are people saying about you? What kind of legacy did you leave? Did you leave a legacy for your children? They say a wise man leaves an inheritance to his children's children, right? So that's what I want to do. I want to leave inheritance to my family, right? I want to make sure that I blaze a trail and leave a mark on the earth. These are the things that come into my mind daily, right? I want to make sure I have a maximum impact on the people that I come in contact with, right? Which brings us to the next meditation, which is self-meditation, meditating on your highest self. And if you don't know how to meditate, I'll bring you through a quick meditation. Just close your eyes. I'll guide you real quick. Close your eyes. Breathe in and count to 3. I'm going to count to 3 for you, actually. 1, 2, 3. Breathe out. Breathe in as deep as you can, because what this does is releases all the tension, releases all that weight as well. Opens up your spirit to be able to receive more, brings clarity, relieves stress. So 1, 2, 3, breathe in. 1, 2, 3, breathe out. All the way out, all the way out. Breathe in. Deep breaths, hold it. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, relax, 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 relax. Now I want to envision yourself. Whatever dream that you have, envision yourself fully submerged in that dream, in your mind's eye now. Breathing in again, breathing out. See yourself. See yourself. Now, imagine you have grown in that passion, in that dream, and you are the best, right? You've practiced over the years. Maybe it's affiliate marketing, maybe it's being a musician, maybe it's being a great fighter. These things take excellence. These things take a lot of work, right? But you have to see it before you can step into it. You have to see it and step into that vision in your mind and then manifest it here on the earth. Breathe it in. So see yourself cooking the best food. See yourself on Food Network, right? See yourself speaking eloquently, talking to thousands of people on stage. Meditate on this. Having a lot of money in your bank account, zeros after zeros after zeros after zeros, right? Breathing out. Now merge with that person. Merge with that person. Merge with that person. Now come out of the meditation. Right? You should feel relaxed. You should feel revived, refreshed. You should feel like some stress lifted off of you. And you should feel some extra energy towards transformation into becoming that more and more. The more you do this each and every day, and the more you take action, is going to manifest what you visualized. So let's see what we got. Part 5, we did it all, guys. 1, why. 2, get crystal clear. 3, write down your goals. 4, subconscious split. 5, death meditation. And that looks good. Looks good. That's it, guys. So what I'm going to include in the Relentless Mind is a strategy in your mindset that will allow you to do astronomical amounts of activity in a single day. Something that changed my complete entrepreneurial walk. I will include on that and in that. And that's it, guys. So if you want that training, It's going to be a button down below. Click that button. I'm going to keep it affordable, but I'm not going to sell myself short at the same time. So guys, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this training. If I packed it out with value, if you guys got some good nuggets here, make sure you contact me, leave me a good review so I can build my portfolio up a little bit more. I know people have contacted me already, but I want a little bit more feedback from my audience, and it can also give you some exposure because I'll put you out there on some of my stuff. So guys, Kyle McClinsky signing out. You guys be blessed, be relentless. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget the Relentless Mind training down below. You guys take care. Peace.